Hi everyone, my name is Rosalind Streeter. Welcome to the Journey of Vision, where you will soon learn it's just so much easier with God. All right, you guys, come on, let's chat. Okay, you guys, we are here. Whew, part 7, right? The last part. And if you have not watched all the parts, please go back and watch part 1 through 6 as God pours out his heart related to the great release, what that means, the directions, and that he said, I am creating royalty. And he's talking about us with the wealth transfer. All right, so part 7, let's go. Dive right in. God said, now remember what I told you in the secret place. Write it down. Your instructions. He said, don't forget. If it's not clear, my God, this is a warning, y'all. So I'll read that part. Let me read that part one more time. He said, now remember what I told you in your secret place, okay? So when you was in a secret place with God and he downloaded directions to you, right? Related to the wealth transfer, everything that he has given you. Some of you guys, again, you will write books. Some of you guys will create things. Some of you guys will have your own businesses. It's just so much that God has downloaded to us. So the key part of this is that God gave us each our own directions, okay? Our own instructions. So God says, write it down, your instructions. Don't forget. Don't forget what we talked about. Don't forget. And it's what you've been working on, right? Maybe it's something God has given you and like, Lord, there is no way I can get this done without the finances, right? And God's like, hey, hold on to that. I gave it to you for a reason. And start moving towards it. He said, this is the caution, this is the warning. He said, if it's not clear, so if your instructions are not clear, God said, no excuses. He said, I will not help the kingdom of darkness in any way. He says, I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. Just ask me. The great release. You will need to sow into more to sustain you. Okay? So remember, the wealth transfer, my God, it has so many different parts to it, and it is so big, y'all, that we can't even imagine how big it is. And I'm telling you right now, the businesses that you are creating is bigger. God's going to download and pour even more into you. This is just the beginning. So when God said you will need to sow into more to sustain you, I heard God say investments. And then I saw businesses and I saw crypto and I saw just all these different investments that God is going to have you invest in, okay? To sustain you and to keep you. So remember that still time when everything goes still for a while. It is seasonal, but God says you're gonna need to sow into more to sustain you. And that way your children can reap the benefits, right? Remember, he's not just talking about us, it's about our children too, and their children. Then God says, don't you worry. More instructions are coming. That's it for now. I love you, my child. And then he said, I'm done. Okay, so then he said, I'm done, Rosalind. But then I heard God say, count it all joy. He emphasized, count it all joy, children, right? Okay, so the good part about part 7 is God is actually preparing us for what's next. So the last, more towards the ending, he said, don't you worry, more instructions are coming. So when he said you will need to sow into more to sustain you, those instructions are coming. When he said, write down what we have spoke about in your secret place, right? Your instructions that we spoke about. If you're unclear about those instructions, he wants you to be still, okay? And he said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here, right? I'm here. So just ask me. What is he saying? Ask me about confirmation. Lord, give me confirmation that these instructions, right? What I'm starting to build that I think is for you, your kingdom, that it is from you, right? That it came from you, that it is for your glory and your kingdom, because that's why I'm here. But my God, if there's anything that I'm working on that is not of you, that you did not direct me to, please make me aware of that. Because you never know, you guys. I don't care how good it looks, right? It could be a trap. I don't care how good it looks. It could be a trap from the enemy. And he's like, yeah, work on this. And you think it's from God, but it's not. So that's why God said, if it's not clear, he said, no excuses. Because he's telling you right now, you have a Father that you can come to and ask. You can ask me if this is accurate or not. Did this come from you, Father? And he said, I'll be here to answer you. Of course he's going to answer you. Because again, he just said it. He said, I will not help the kingdom of darkness in any way. Okay? So I encourage you guys, if you are, hopefully you're already starting to work towards the kingdom business, right? And within that, everything that you have written down, everything that you have thought of, even for future, Lord, hey, what's your thoughts? Like, is this good? Am I going the right way? I do it all the time. I'm like, Lord, are you pleased with this? Lord, are you not pleased with this? Lord, what should I be doing now? Right? All right, you guys. So was that not a good series? So God, again, he's saying, I'm creating royalty, the great release you. Please watch all 7 parts. If you haven't, you're more than welcome to comment and like, you guys, and share. Please, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You might as well come on board. We have so much more in store. Now, what is coming up next? Sneak peek, like I always do. And let me just tell you, I feel like March is already filled up, y'all. I just be working in the background. You hear me? God is pouring. And I knew he said that in the beginning of the year, but I didn't know it would be like this. But I am here for it, of course. So, to God be the glory, you guys. And you already know I am so in love with love. And God is truly love. And we love you. Bye.